On that day, the first battle was fought in Lexington. The first shot was called the shot heard round the world because it would change everything. A month later, there was the Second Continental Congress that included Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Samuel Adams, and Thomas Jefferson.
Some of us want to make peace with Britain, and some of us want to be independent.
We can't be free unless we're independent.
I say we launch an all-British petition to see if we can't make
Peace.
And if it doesn't work?
And they have declared war.
But what about the Southern colonies? They're not really keen on separating from Britain.
How about we elect one of their own to lead our Continental Army? How about that one gentleman? Washington, I believe.
Of course, the king ignored the olive branch petition and declared that the colonists were in rebellion. And so in June of 1776, Thomas Jefferson sat down to write the words that would officially separate the colonies from Britain, the Declaration of Independence.
This is no small task. The gentlemen who have asked me to do this are risking everything for these words I must write. But where do I find the words? How do I begin?
In the years that followed, spirits wavered as Washington's army was pushed out of New York and into Pennsylvania. There were serious doubts among many whether the colonies could really defeat the British. Not just among the men fighting on the fields, but also the women taking care of the homes and farms.
I worry so about whether we can win this war. You got it strong, Sarah. We were the backbone of the war. We're making the fabric, planting the crops, and mending the wounded soldiers.
What if my husband Patrick should die?
He has made a noble sacrifice for a worthy cause. You have to be strong and never show your fear.
I suppose you're right.
We're all fighting for a better life, men and women.
Despite the valiant efforts of the men and women of the colonies, they could not yet claim victory in the war. It was clear they needed help. Bring, bring. Hello, France. Oui.
Hi, Miss Olson's lawyer for Miss Kerr here again, and I would like to issue the following disclaimer. Due to time and budget constraints, Miss Kerr's class has exercised their dramatic license in reenacting the scene. The scene you are witnessing took months and did not take place over the phone, seeing as the telephone was not invented until about 100 years ago. Thank you for your time. Now back to the show.
Hello, France. We need your help. We don't know if we can win this war without your help. How do I know I can take you seriously? Well, we just won a great victory at Saratoga that shows we know how to fight, and plus, everyone knows we need the British. Okay, I will help you. I will send soldiers and sheeps. Thanks, France. You're the best. With the help of French and other European allies, the tide of the war began to turn, but the fighting still dragged on. The winter at Valley Forge was a particularly terrible time for American troops and the women who cared for them.
Oh, George, I worry about you and these men surviving in the winter.
I know, Linda. I think the same thing. I have already lost hundreds of men. Here we are in the snow, and have soldiers in hats, coats, and shoes. All they have is fire kicks.
I heard they read Common Sense by Thomas Paine around the campfire to rally their spirits.
Yes, I have seen that. I hope his word will inspire them. As Paine said, vigor and determination will do anything and everything.
We will all need vigor and determination if we are going to make it through the winter. And something more if we are going to